when I'm like really tired, I've had a long day, sometimes I snooze like that. I just go. Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys exactly some of the things that I have implemented into my routine, my lifestyle, to help me curb or stop acne, and just basically what I did to stop breaking out, how I stopped having acne, and just how you can actually prevent acne. And so if you're interested in that, then let's get into it. And the very first thing that you want to know with dealing with acne, with preventing acne, or just like stopping acne from reoccurring, is to know exactly what the cause of your acne is. And this is a really big deal for a lot of people, because people just go out and then buy stuff like, you know, skincare products and whatnot to treat their acne without necessarily narrowing down the cause of their acne. And so you find out that you're using all these skincare products but still your acne isn't going away. That is because you might not necessarily be tackling the exact issue. It could be hormonal, it could be your diet, it could be changing your skincare, or some certain skincare products that you're actually using that are affecting your skin. It could be the weather condition, climate, and just so many other factors that could actually be affecting your skin and actually causing you to break out. So you definitely have to nail the problem first before you can even solve it. Like, I mean, So the very first thing that I have implemented, and I can't believe I'm saying this is just like me giving myself away, but I'm trying to be like really honest with you guys, like 100%. And the very first thing that I have implemented holistically in my skincare, in my lifestyle generally, is washing my face regularly. Oh my god. Now this is a really big deal, because I'm not going to lie, like sometimes I just go to bed without having my bath at night. When I'm like really tired, I've had a long day, or I'm just stressed out, especially now that I have a baby. I mean, some of you mothers can relate. Sometimes I snooze like that. I just go. So but now I am really trying, and I have noticed that it has made a really big difference for me. So I definitely try to wash my face regularly, morning and night. And when I mean wash my face, it's not like back in the day I would just literally put soap, water, and just go a few rounds and I'm done. But now, like, I really go in and I make sure that I wash my face. I know that a lot of you guys must have heard about the 60 seconds rule. That thing is really true, because if you just put soap on your face, you're not really getting, you know, enough dirt off your skin. And that is the reason why when you go back in with a cotton round and a toner, you still find that there is excess, you know, dirt on your skin, like residual dirt on your skin. So you want to make sure that you're really washing your face well morning and night, but do not overdo it, because when you wash your face too much, it could definitely irritate your skin as well. So you want to kind of like find the balance, but just try to wash your face in the morning. When you wake up, use a mild soap, a mild cleanser to wash your face, and then at night, please take the day off your skin. Okay, the next thing that I have implemented, or that I have stopped doing, is using my dirty smelling sponge on my face. Guilty as charged. I used to do this before, honestly speaking. I used to, but it wasn't like a routine for me. So usually whenever I do not have an exfoliator in my routine, like probably I've run out of my exfoliator or something, and I feel that my skin is a bit, you know, textured and whatnot, especially around my nose area, my T-zone, where I tend to have like whiteheads, what I would do is go in with my sponge, like on the tip of my hands, and like scrub this place. And honestly, it kind of like works, because whenever I do it, like I feel that place is like so smooth, and so it kind of like made me really comfortable sometimes. But then don't do that, because your bathing sponge could actually harbor bacteria and whatnot, and you know that the skin on the face is like very sensitive and delicate. So you definitely want to make sure that you are using a different tool, a different sponge, a different washcloth, whatever it is, for your face than, you know, from your body. Just separate them, like cut it. Now the third thing that I have implemented in my lifestyle that is definitely working for me, especially my bathing routine, is using Dettol. I always use Dettol. Like, sis, bro, if you haven't seen the video that I made on how to use Dettol to get rid of your acne, I'm going to link it to watch it. But DETTOL has like been really helpful to me. Like even throughout my pregnancy, when I was pregnant and my skin was kind of like breaking out after I gave birth, you know, the whole postpartum thing, DETTOL has been like very helpful. Like I actually notice a difference in my skin whenever I am not using DETTOL actively, you know, and it's just like good for your overall body fill in the gap. Okay, it's just like really good for your skin generally. It's antibacterial and all of that good stuff. So I have really implemented that and it has been working perfectly for me. Now another thing that has been really huge for me in my routine of late is actually allowing my face air dry. Back in the day, especially when I'm like really rushing to go somewhere or like I'm in a hurry, I would actually pat my face dry, which is okay. Like a lot of people do that, mostly because I kind of like to go in with my skincare routine on damp skin, and so I don't necessarily feel the need to pat my skin. Another thing that I have actually learned to do is to rinse my hand immediately after I apply my body products before going in with my facial routine. And man, this one is really big, because you definitely do not want to be applying your body products on your face, you know, especially if you are using like really comedogenic products in your body care routine. Then you want to be on the lookout for that. I stopped over exfoliating. I used to over exfoliate my skin. Actually, I never really saw it as over exfoliating. I just, again, whenever I notice that my skin has like a bit of texture, I am like all over the place. I really want to get rid of it, and so I keep on trying to exfoliate my skin using all of these acids and whatnot. And I realized that instead of making my skin better, it would actually compromise my skin barrier and then just irritate my skin further and even cause me to break out more. And so I actually limit how much I exfoliate now, unlike before. Now I just kind of like minimize it, especially if I'm using like a heavy duty exfoliant. Then I'm like once or twice a week max, and I'm okay. If I really want to go in, not more than 3 times a week, honestly speaking. But then if I'm using like a gentle exfoliant, yeah, I could do every day and be okay with it. But for the most part, I exfoliate not more than 3 times a week. Now there's so many exfoliants out there, especially when you're using an exfoliating toner. They tell you can use it morning and night every day. Yeah, you can, but then if your skin is sensitive, then you shouldn't. Okay, so I'd say that you watch the way your skin reacts to these exfoliants, especially when you're dealing with chemical exfoliants, and just do what's right for your skin. I have started throwing away old makeup products and my old makeup tools. Now, I am not necessarily an everyday makeup girl. I could go days, weeks without, you know, beating my face or like having a full face makeup, and I'd be fine. And so whenever I buy makeup products like foundation, concealer and whatnot, they tend to last very long. Like they last forever, you know. Sometimes I just literally have to like throw them out and buy new ones. And so I realized that keeping those products, sometimes they actually oxidize, especially foundation. It could oxidize, it could get bad and whatnot, and you might not necessarily know, or I might not necessarily know, and I keep putting them on my skin. Even like with my makeup sponges, makeup brushes, whatever, you should like wash those regularly, by the way. So whenever I use I notice that I have had a particular makeup product in my stash for a long time, like I'm just like tossing it in the trash. And basically these are some of the things that I have implemented in my routine, in my lifestyle, that have actually been working for me and just helping me to curb acne and just prevent acne, honestly. And I would say that overall, just go easy on yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. You can't necessarily get everything right, and with acne it does take time. It takes patience and, you know, persistence. You have to be consistent and whatnot. And so I would say that give yourself time, be patient, give yourself a break. And nobody's skin is perfect, like literally nobody's skin is perfect. Like it's all camera and, you know, whatever. You know, your stress level, try to eat healthy, try to rest well. There's so many things that could actually be affecting your skin and just making you break out. And I have just learned to go easy on myself and just take things one step at a time. If I try a skincare product and it doesn't work for me, I move on to the next. Do not insist on using a skincare product. I know that sometimes whenever you buy a skincare product, especially when it's expensive, you're like, I cannot spend this amount of money and you're not working. Like, I have to use you have to work for me. But then you just have to realize to let certain things go. Just because a particular influencer says that this product is like really good, or you want to be on the bougie list using expensive skincare products, sometimes they're not good for you. What works for me might not work for you, so you have to accept that. Come to terms with that. If you buy a product and it's not working for you, toss it in the trash and move on. Now, I want to know whatever it is that you have been doing currently to curb acne, to prevent acne, to get rid of acne. Let me know in the comments below. Maybe I can steal a couple of tips from you guys as well. And I'll see you in another video. Until then, you know I love you. Have a great life. Stay safe and take care of yourself. Bye.